Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another glorious company here recasting and in this episode we're going to be putting the sweet man into cuck chair, yeah? I got a buddy, Black, and he tells me all the time the Swedes get cucked like heavily, so I don't have a problem with Swedes, but you know, if you're gonna be a jackass, I'm gonna make fun of you, that's how I am. But yeah, we started off good, we started off with a positive, good luck, have fun, good luck, have fun. The dude, the amount of players where they type good luck, have fun, but if the match doesn't work for them, it's fuck you and die. Every time. I just don't respond to it anymore. You type good luck, have fun, but if I annoy you, I don't play the way you want to play. If I do something, if I just fucking move a pixel out of the wrong direction, I am beneath you in every sense of the word, right? So I'm going to have a serious match. I ended up beating Rex 70 South Korean using Brits. Don't know how I did it. Brits are in a really bad place right now. They're terrible to play. They're really bad place right now. Hard to talk. But yeah, what am I doing with the rifleman? You're wondering, hey, why don't you take the engineers to cap the fuel point? I said by the time that the engineers get done capping the munis and the rifleman walk over there, it'd be roughly the same, and that's what I've been doing with these capture points. And I want my beefy unit over there. Most people rush the crowd shoots and our engineers over there. So I said, okay, scouts are capping the muni point. We're going to go heavy munis. I was going to go the zone rouge, but I said, hey, let's just hold off. I want to leave my commander options open. I might mess up this game. In the early game, USF struggles a bit with the DAK. You can tell me all you want that DAK is underpowered and they're expensive. You don't have to tech up with DAK, so you're saving roughly like what 100, almost like 200 manpower in the tech, and that allows for mistakes. And you can't afford those mistakes in the early game with riflemen. Riflemen do good at close range, but you have to survive to get to close range. And DAK, with their bolt action shotguns, do great in close range as well. So yeah, you have to be cautious in the early game. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be tiptoeing, getting down a sneaky little mine. I want to catch the crowd shoots off guard. A lot of people are very aggressive with it, and they don't expect the early game mine. More of flamethrower tech with the engineers. And I've stopped doing that. You can kind of just get a little bit of predictable from people. And it's awesome. It's nice. But yeah, Mr. Swedish cut chair Liergen over there, he's just gonna get really mad that I won. It went from good luck, have fun to fuck you, I hate you. I don't like the way you play. You're blobbing, even though he's gonna be blobbing a shit ton. But yeah, what am I worried about? So much cheese on the table from DAK. We've got the flame spam. We got Versiglary that can sprint out of combat. Stacked with the 250 medical. That's cheese. That's been in the game since day one. You can quote me on that. We got the Elite Forces Battle Group that gives them scope bolt action rifles that will decimate you if you get in the cover. They do extra damage if you get in the cover, and they get free med bags. So there's a lot going on here with the latest balance. We're hoping that patch 2.5.0 will fix it. I highly doubt it. The two Asian men at the balance department, they somehow get fatter with every update, but they just don't know how to you know, make their game fat with cash, right? You know, actual balance. So he's coming over. I go, okay, rifleman. I see the crowd shoots, and I was going to hug that cover. I said, let's just go ahead and delay him as much as possible, get into the building. Let's put him in the cut chair, and that's what we're doing with the Swedish cut chair tag. I'm not in the cut chair. You're in the cut chair. You know, I've seen what you people like, and I am disgusted at it. I'm just fucking around with it. Anyways, but yeah, we're gonna, you know, he's capping me. I said, I don't like that. We'll give up the house. We have the fuel. I'm going deep with the engineers. I'm gonna go ahead and let him know. I'm in the background. I'm in the background stealing his resources, denying. Oh yeah, there's the other cheese where they can crap out a resource point and then get like 7 of your fuel, and they don't have to touch your fuel, and that's disgusting. Because that means that if you have a, you know, excellent map control, you're still being punished. Like, who are we playing a gotcha game? You know, you've activated my trap card, you little bitch. I steal your fuel. Like, I thought we were playing Company Heroes, right? It's not Halo Wars. And yeah, as I've gotten older, Halo Wars is just blob. You know? So he gets my cutoff point. Excellent work. Excellent work from him. There's going to be a lot of cutting off. There's going to be a lot of cucking in the early game. He's trying to project onto me what has happened to him. He's going to cuck me out of my resources. I'm going to cuck him out of his victory. We do have our sneaky little mine down. Like a Venus flytrap getting fucking hard on over a fly, touching my pedals. You know, unfortunately, we don't get the mine detonation. Not yet. Maybe in the future. Possibly not. You have to keep watching to find out. Just stay tuned, kids. So I didn't go infantry tanks support center. I went mechanized support center. And I've been playing a lot better with mechanized support. It's easier to get
Mechanized
the
support
repairs. I
center
don't have to
up
deal with
and
the
running.
juggling the micro of constantly using my engineers
You've
repair
lost
and
the
plant mines.
territory sector.
And honestly, I've just been way more manpower conservative. I'm going to win this fight, even though we're down heavily in the health, because he hugged me, he was on the move, and Riflemen are going to win. That's a comfortable engagement for me. I have my mind in the background, hoping that he reverses into it, allowing me to liberate him from his body, but unfortunately, we are denied. We are denied the mine for now. Maybe in the future. Could catch a 250. You don't know.
The enemy is
What do
our
we worry
munitions
about?
point.
Possible Askrins at the 5-minute mark. A lot of people like to make Askrins. MG pops. I said, okay, we're going to go ahead and take our Rifleman, let him get suppressed, delay for time, and use these guys to go over there and get the cutoff point. Let's time to cut him out of his resources like he's been doing to me. Lots of cuckery going on here.
Check the line.
MG, so
Capture
we're
point
going to
under
keep them up
attack.
top. They could be, Askrins burning me down with a 250 call-in, but we're going to have to be very careful. I am floating a ridiculous amount of manpower. I don't want to go a 4th Rifleman. I didn't realize how well I was
Enemy
playing in the
movement near
manpower
victory point.
and just being conservative. But yeah, MG's
Sector gone.
doing what I want
We
to
must
do.
take it
That
back.
is suppressing me and
Our
not focusing me on
territory's
my
cut off
point,
from
which
supply.
allows my guys to move in.
Reconnect with it.
So that gives me time to take my cutoff point back, putting pressure onto him, forcing his rotation back over to me, and allowing my rifleman to spread
Reports of
out
enemy
and just get
movement
into
near our
more of
victory
these
point.
comfortable engagements. Putting down an additional mine, I said, okay, if I missed you the first time, I'm going to get you the second time, right? I only have to get you once, right? That's all it
Victory
takes.
point is under
I can
enemy
miss
control
1,000
now.
times, but as soon as I get you one fucking time, GG, well played, buddy. So that's what it is. I only have to get you one time. It doesn't have to be a lot, just one time. One mistake, I'm going to get the little crash loose and you're losing your 10% additional easier to hit. And there it is! Oh! Zeke busted for the fatherland. There's my mine detonation. Oh, finally, something connects. You know what? He was probably watching me the whole time. He's like, well, I see your mine right there. Fuck you. I put that mine over there. Anyways, rotating around town with the engineers, keeping that MG 710 split, and it works out in my favor. We go ahead and bring up the rifle and get aggressive. I said, okay, we'll have to go ahead and tuck in a mortar eventually. I'm floating too much manpower. At the 6-minute, 7-minute mark, I should have AT gun on the field, but I was like, I'm not really stressed. I want to see if I can be okay, right? I was kind of testing myself and being lazy, saying, the flak track's most likely going to come out. Most players are doing that around this time. Second mine detonation. Oh, yeah, baby. Hits him hard.
We have
He
territory
did not
under
like
attack.
it. I think I might have killed something, actually. Oh, no, it was just engineer squad. I was cheated. Only one model. Disgusting. Mine. Oh. Yeah, I hit his mine. I saw him planting it. I assumed that he canceled it, right? That was on me. So, 3 model riflemen. I'm going to go ahead and rotate the engineers, get this stack going. I'm not blobbing. Everything's tactically spaced out. This guy's going to complain that I was blobbing. Everything was basically spaced out.
We've lost control
I
of the
stopped the
sector.
push. I assume that the MG is going to be ready by now. So let's go ahead and chase him off my field. Reset the
The
mines.
victory point is under attack. We must act.
And let's figure it out together. Again, we don't know what commander he's gone yet. Just being hesitant. That's why I haven't pulled the trigger in my commander selection. Free French battle group probably would have
They
destroyed
have
him.
taken our victory point.
I don't believe he ever takes Minesweepers, so it hurts him. MG setting up. I'm behind green cover. This technically counts. I don't know why. I should have been suppressed, but I'm going to go ahead and focus onto his MG and try to get some bleeds. There's the Blackmobile that allows for instantaneous suppression even behind green cover. It's more suppressing than an MG. So yeah, Nate forces me off. I go, okay, he's trying to knock out my resource
They
pool.
pushed us off a sector.
Engineers here always be Tech 2 superior field craft. Plus 25% detection. I'm sorry. Construction rate plus 10 on the mine detection range. That comes in handy. Rushing for the Greyhound. Gotta pop it out. Excuse me. Why do we need a Greyhound? Gotta fight the flak verbal wing, right? We gotta put pressure onto the infantry. You can try your hardest to pump out the half tracks and slap a cannon on it. You're losing 75 muni. Right, that could be going into mines. And on top of that, it can get rushed. It's easily rushed. The pathing is terrible on it, and it's just a lot more work than what it's worth. I mean, you can go it. I've done it. Askren's onto the field. I said, okay, with the Greyhound that's going to come onto the field, I can go ahead and harass him as much as I want, because with the Askren's deployed, that means he doesn't have any Panzerjäger squads. Most people won't do that. They'll grab an AT gun, but that's going to require a lot of time. We do have our extra little mine in the background, so I'm hoping that when this Greyhound pops, I'm going to ram it down his throat, try to get him to back up into the mine. Mortar's been spotted. Back that out. We don't need to lose it. We need the mortar to smoke the MG and possible AT coming on the field. Greyhound popping, immediately tucking into armored skirts, plus 80 health. And the 50 cal upgrade. Additional infantry damage. Oh yeah. There's my mine. So close yet so far. I said, okay, go ahead and eject. I just want your 250. One less 250 for you is an easier day for me because you can't stack it with your Askrins. That's exactly what I'm going to do. He is putting pressure onto my cutoff point, moving the Greyhound over, trying to get some pot shots into him. I'm expecting an AT gun anytime, but we're going to be cautious, not diving too deep. There's the MG42. I said, go ahead and snare me, gay boy. Not a problem. I have extra health. I will go the designated
Enemy
forward repair
control
station on the
of
meeting
all
point, so I don't have to
victory
mess with the repairs. Free repairs for me, ooh la la. And again, Greyhound's kind of safe behind this bush. We're A-okay. Introduce, just holding the point, don't want him to cap, and just putting pressure onto the Greyhound, right? I want model drops. Could have been a nade on the mortar, but I was getting a little, yeah, there it is. There's the retreat. I said, okay, let's just not push our luck. Askren's opening up on me, Rifleman, getting on my nerves. Squad chased off. I'm going to go ahead and rotate the Greyhound, put pressures onto the Askren. There's a squad of scouts in the background. Now watch these scouts just die. Scouts have terrible health. One of the most easily wipeable squads in the game. Tactical pause. Do you guys think that the retreat path through here is faster than the retreat path through here? Watch my mouse as it curves, right? That's an additional curve instead of the straightforward. But unfortunately, the game is stupid and decides to, you know, destroy me from my scouts. I am denied. And they will die. And scouts are dead. This is a big loss for me. I've lost forward vision. Tragedy. Pain and suffering. It's very disgusting. And what is next on the chopping block? Finally teching medical. Need the meds. Need to get this Rifleman healthy.
The enemy holds all victory points.
I was holding off. I said I could nade him, but it's not worth it. We need some killing power. These Askrens are going to force my Rifleman back. We need to get some damage onto the field ASAP. And feeling confident, if he drives around and, you know, gets really aggressive, there's my mine in the background. So good places with the mines. He's just coming through here. I could have put a mine there, but I was like, let's not do it. Now with the additional mine detection range, this works out in my favor. AT gun sets up. I'm being stupid. I was trying to go for flat. I said I could take a shot. My logic here was that I could take a shot and be okay. I expected his units to be back in base. That failed, and I realized, okay, I can't drive forward, so we're going to immediately reverse this AT gun's arc of fire. We'll only get one more shot at best, and my Greyhound will survive. So we're going to go ahead and correct that. AT gun resets up. Rifleman immediately shooting into the AT gun with the engineers in combo.
Anti-tank team.
We got to knock him out. Mortar will open up, crank out shots into the AT gun as well. He does get one more shot as predicted. Walk away with 5 health back into the safety of the repair station, into the bosom of the repair station. Oh yes, baby.
Territory point is no
And
longer
yeah, we're not in a good place. I'm being cautious, but AT guns popped out into the field. I'm stopped being lazy. Oh man, I was tired. I took a little bit of a nap, so it was kind of a slow match for me. Rifleman popping back out, and I'm going to go ahead and win this fight. I feel confident. You know, Askren's 4 models, I'd say okay. Rifleman more healthy. AT gun opens up. I'm so close. I try to attack around, and he's out. Said okay. Well, with the mine detonation, I was firing rounds into the AT gun. What was I doing? Trying to prevent the recrew. I did wipe it a couple times. We missed that. We're focused on everything else, but I was constantly firing mortar shells. That was a barrage ability going off. We can confirm. What is the name of the game? We need that AT gun back pronto. I have been denying him. Repair stations came through. Second mine, or third mine detonation, I believe. So big schwack onto this guy. I didn't know it was over here, so I'm rotating the Greyhound over. Because I saw it decapping. I was like, okay, let's get you out of here. Moving the Rifleman up. I was expecting the AT gun to be recruited by now. I was like, oh, buddy. You know, the gears start turning. I'm like, okay, we're got to get this back. Moving the Greyhound over, right? I know you don't have an MG. Denying the wreckage. We can't let them salvage it. A lot of these people salvage it. Don't know what commander he's picked. But yeah, moving over, I'm like, okay, this is mine. I am holding off. He does stutter step. He was like, he's about to throw a nade. I said, nope, we're going to hold off. We're going to deny it. We're going to get a smoke churning out. And then we're going to go ahead and pick this up. Boom! This is an amazing AT gun. You can't tell me otherwise. You get an ability that reduces target armor by 20%. And arguably better than this shit ability that costs 50 muties. This only costs 35. This costs 50. 50 munitions. And it only stacks on the Vet 3 at 100%. Oh, wow. Slotty-da. Hit a mine. So if you notice with my Greyhound, I haven't dove it anywhere, right? There's a one-tap mine from DAK that will knock you out of the game. A lot of players are very aggressive with their Greyhound. Makes no sense to me. Right? You can be aggressive as you want to, but you don't know if there's a mine in the corner. And all it takes is one mistake. GG, well played. So yeah, looking good. Got the deck, artillery, I'm sorry, Pack 38. That's like a smaller caliber than the 57mm, if I got that correct, and just penetrates even more better, and a better veterancy ability at reduced meaty cost. I mean, just stop, okay? Yeah, because I'll just get it to Vet 3. All right, buddy. Good luck. So left of the map, I noticed that his blob, that's a blob, right? 2 units stacked together, pushing up with the blackened support. Let's go ahead and call it what it is, right? So. He's coming out. That's not, they're starting to separate, right? We're getting less blob and more tactical. He is going to throw a nade. I said, well, we don't really need a micro. Let's just get out of there. And the Askrens are coming on support. We do have a rifle in the background. We're rotating the Greyhound over. He will toss a nade. I'm keeping myself next to the house in case he does toss a nade so we can run in. Middle of the map, just opening up the mortar right. FPC1 will tech into airburst barrage momentarily, pounding the MG, pounding it, taking it to Pound Town. Does throw some dirty days, but the Greyhound is in the background. I noticed the flak, that's a juicier target. AT gun moving into support. I do notice that he's rotating his P-runs. Don't know where he's going. Mortar's still cranking out on the MG. Now, I said I was going to dive it, but with the snare squad in support, we could get entry crit. Now, I've noticed a lot. If they throw a snare onto your ass, you're getting additional damage, is what I've been seeing from a lot of different videos of high-ranking co-players that I watch. And we don't want that, so we're going to back that Greyhound out. Not worth it. AT gun just take a pot shot at misses. And yeah, I'm like, okay, well, we can't get the kill. We'll be conservative with the Greyhound. We know what we're doing. Got some nice little model trunks. As much as I bitch about Co, some of these features are kind of cool, right? Showing the war-torn damage to the Greyhound. This game looks like a PS2 game. I downloaded an emulator and I have a ton of fun with it. Played Call of Duty Finest Hour for the PS2 on my PC. I was having a blast. And hey, Relic, you know, that's actually a good game. Versus your crap game. Oh man, just I hope 2.5.0 fixes it. So here's my rifleman coming out. I'm trying to get a spacing going, you know, not too far because we need to make sure we can win. There's the cut cannon. Cut cannon confirmed. What does that mean? Every 30 seconds. Actually, if you check it, it's 45-second cooldown, right? At Veteran C1, it's 30 seconds. Basically 30 seconds. I'll show you the cooldown. So that fires every fucking 30 seconds at you. What does that mean? Constant pressure. Never stop pushing, because as soon as you stop, it's aiming for your base. Also, it has an auto-fire range on top of that. So as soon as it's done firing, it will auto-attack you. It is punishing. It is not fun. These maps are short. This should be, you know, at least 11 command points in my opinion. There's the nade. I want to decrew it. Reduce the veterancy, force him to recrew, reduce his manpower, move the AT guns to try to put pot shots into it, right? Black is opening up, taking pot shots at it. I was trying to hit the, you know, I'm trying to get a 2-for-1, right? Get the medical vehicle, all that good stuff. Double AT gun in support, trying to knock out his medical truck. Unfortunately, it's not there. Opening up onto the cannon. Boom, nice little shot. I'm going to go ahead and throw a nade. I'm going to waste my munitions on it with the mortar in support, popping out shrapnel rounds. There it is, another decrew. AT gun's trying to set up for a shot. He does pop an emergency smoke. Good call on him. I'm going to back out. AT guns in this game, allied AT guns get wiped. It's what I've noticed. So we're not going to risk it for the biscuit. Moving the Greyhound over in support. So okay, you have AT guns. 16 minutes, we're getting a little bit risky, right? There could be... oh, there's a little cute little fuel cache. I'm going to go ahead and throw a satchel on it. You know, get rid of that disgusting +5 fuel. Boom, reduce that back to 10. Keep my meaner. But yeah, I'm worried about a tank at this point. With no tank onto the field, I'm worried about a Tiger, double AT gun in combo. I said, okay, I can go ahead and eat a snare, no big deal. I am going to get immediately massive damage, side damage, engine crit. Mortar is going to go ahead and crank out, trying to get a dirty wipe onto him. Spacing out my rifleman in momentarily 3, 2, 1. There it is. We're going to go ahead and park the Red Sea. Get that Red Sea going, baby. Now, as one rifleman gets suppressed, I'm going to go ahead and rotate this guy around town, get a dirty little nade with the air burst shells in the background, engineers capping, and it's mine. All of you wretches complain that the MG34 is garbage. You're full of shit. It's mine now. I'm never going to lose it. I'm going to have fun with it, and I'm going to wipe my ass with your complaints. And ass friends, that's fine. I wanted the rifleman to buffer, no model drops. I want my AT guns back into safety. Additional rifleman coming out, and with a lovely repair station that has been buffed recently. It used to have terrible repair speed. We're going to go ahead and get this guy back into action. This Greyhound's seen more abuse than a redheaded stepchild in July, but that's a-okay. Yeah, getting a rifleman over here. I will lose this rifleman. I saw something hitting. It was a cannon. I retreat that. I ignored this. I'm going to lose this. I get my face right. I lost a 6-kill rifleman. Don't you like GPS? Look, it is on me for losing this rifleman. I'm half asleep right now. I took a little nappy nap, you know. You said nap. Ah, nap. What kind of grown man says nap? I took a nap.
They pushed us off a sector.
But yeah, I lost that rifleman. I should have backed out. But I just think it's dumb that we have, you know, designated our GPS artillery shells coming straight down perfectly in the same spot for an entire 30 seconds, or whatever long it is.
We have riflemen taking the field.
So moving the AT guns, I've said, okay, my time to push. We got to chase this cannon off the field, because the less pressure we put on the cannon, the more time it has to harass me. And every 30 seconds, right? Every 30 seconds. Greyhound's diving down. I said, alright, 2-for-1. If he shoots me, that allows my AT guns to spot him. These chicken coops are blocking my shots, unfortunately. I'm slightly out of range. So I have to rotate hard. Engineers are setting up. MG's setting up. cannon decrew, last shot, crit shot. We're going to go ahead and open up onto the black vehicle. Unfortunately, it takes 3 shots. Pain and suffering. He does recruit. Excellent shot. Now, protective pause. I need to make sure. Was that in the garage? No. So, this is what I'm talking about. The auto-fire ability. It auto-fired. I assumed that he well-placed a shot. And I was like, wait a second. No, there's no way. No, that was the auto-fire. So, auto-fire knocks in my Greyhound. You know, great job, computer. Well played, computer. I will go ahead and clean up the engineers. I will switch targets to the MG. Get a nice little wipe. Moving the rifleman in again. Trying to get a knockout with the AT guns. The cut cannon, firing all day long into your base. Do you like it? Excellent gameplay. Trying to knock out the medical truck. Oh, baby. Airburst shells, we have to constantly harass the cut cannon. Because if you let it fire onto you, it will devastate your life. Keep the pressure going. Boom, another decrew. Force him to waste his manpower to get this thing rolling. A bad game. Now, this is a prelude to it, but I was like, oh, well, you're having a rough time. You didn't say anything mean to me, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Let's just keep this going. No need to just do anything yet. Gotta rush back out of base. Keep that pressure going, people.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory.
Should have killed the wreck. I will do that with the nade eventually. Never leave a wreck for DAK because they can salvage, right? And for half the cost of a Greyhound, they can bring it back to life, and it's going to be in your ass, doing terrible things to you. Disgusting. So debating on bringing the AT guns back, I was like, nah, we got to get ready for another push. Because again,
they've captured a victory point.
Every 30 seconds. Oh, he moved the cannon. I didn't know that yet. Every 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds, people. Well, no, it's 45 because you have to wait to Veteran C1. Okay, every 45 seconds until Veteran C1. Yo, so much fun to play. I love getting base raped by a cannon. So much fun. So I'm going to force him out of the green cover with the nade, and it does a little bit of 2-for-1, deletes it, not to fire my AT guns. Keep your units spaced out with the cannon in the background. The cannon. Here comes Chef Ravioli, just fucking hit me, Mach 5 speed. Move the AT guns over, because he's firing, that allows me a little bit of wiggle room. Kind of push around town, get a pop shot with the AT gun. MG set up. Oh, MG34 is bad. Look at that instant suppression. So it's so bad, right? Oh, I'm being bitch slapped. I am being molested by Italian artillery. Disgusting. Oh, gotta get these riflemen out because as soon as he starts firing into here and he finds your medical, you're gonna get laser designated. It's game over. Oh, they added detail to this. Look at that. Oh, there's like little footprints in there. That's cool. We're, you know, we're trying, Relic. We're trying. Riflemen are just kind of fighting them. Throwing a nade. It was. Honestly, I should have threw that nade a little bit sooner. I'm trying to get used to the nades in this game. But yeah, we're gearing ready for another push. Making sure my units are healthy. I said, all right, time to ride in the Valkyries, pushing out of base. Because if we do not continue to fight the cannon will laser designate you. So much fun. Maybe we should probably make this a little bit longer to get because the cannon has the ability to wipe you in base, especially on these short maps. Pushing up. Getting my riflemen together. This is a blob. I'm blobbing right now. This is probably the one time that I'm going to really blob, but I need to get these aspirins out. We're going to go ahead and separate the riflemen. I noticed that the shots are coming from the left now. I said, okay, we got to rotate our attack. You know, can't let that happen. That's disgusting. AT guns in the background. So there's the separation of the riflemen. I'm going to let one get suppressed while these AT guns will rotate, keeping the riflemen up. I said, okay, well, if you can't get to your cannon, I can go ahead and take your cutoff point. I have your MGs, and MG's really good. You can quote me on that. Engineers will go back up and go to that field point a little bit. But yeah. Yeah, he's opening up on me. I said, okay, one rifleman behind green cover, the other one suppressed, getting the cutoff point. We're going to go ahead and rotate the MG to cover our flanks. We notice that his blob is in the background, moving the AT guns up. I'm trying to get him to sack around through the bush. Unfortunately, this little green cover catches the rounds. He activates his ability again, forcing me off the point, but engineers are going to go ahead and move in and get the +10 cut off anyways.
A fuel point is being
and then I'm just going to put mines everywhere, right? This is why I like the repair station, because I can put mines everywhere. Mines are fun.
French minefields will slow the enemy
especially when your opponent refuses to get minesweepers. Or no, he did. I killed his engineer. I'm sorry. Wah wah. Because he spent all his manpower recurring the cannon. Ah, here it comes. Here comes the stun.
Territory sector claimed by the enemy.
Sorry. I do have a rank 70 match coming up. Rank 70 match versus a South Korean, very aggressive player. Just gotta give them credit. These guys know how to chink binky out of the game. You know.
victory point is under
So,
attack.
scooting up the right.
We must act.
Get some nice little pot shots, maximum range. Riflemen are doing good. We have some medium cover right there, so one model's going to go ahead and take that. And middle of the map, I go, okay,
Victory
I have
point
your
has
MG,
fallen into
get
enemy
suppressed,
control.
throw a nade, no problem. I'll throw a nade back at you, force you off, and let's get the aggression going. Unfortunately, I eat my own nade. Disgusting. Cannon opening up. Let's go ahead and pack up, boys. Pack up, rotate, dodge those shots. No need to take it. Engineers should be planting mines. Like, eh. What am I worried about? 24 minutes, possible Tiger. He could be Tiger rushing. I see no tanks. At this point, I'm kind of sweating. He has the fuel. We don't know his tech situation. So, most players are getting Tigers. They're just rushing or saving or stacking or surviving till Tiger because they know that Tiger will fucking destroy you. And that's just going to force me to go the Char D1 route. I said, okay, we're getting our Char ready to go. I saved my fuel and manpower as much as I could. I didn't put it heavily into infantry. So this is going to work out great for us. Because the cannon is firing. Auto fire cannon every 30 seconds. But we've killed the veteran C, so his little plan of base raping me till the end of time has failed.
We have improvised
Rifleman
armor
scooting
available
up.
for
We're getting an
vehicle
idea of where his
crews.
infantry situated heavily around here, and he's trying to rush out of base. We had the fuel control. Char B1's going to be our clutch unit. I'm going to go ahead and check into improvised armor immediately. Again, you're getting a massive plus 20%, reduces incoming damage of infantry and handheld weapons by 25%. So 20% armor and reduced damage by 25%. You're going to need it with the Char D1 because this bitch is slow. And yeah, there's no reason why a World War I tank should be in this game with 320 millimeters of armor, but I'll take it. This thing's going to get, oh sorry, 384 millimeters of armor now. Massive, massive. I believe I threw a nade at the cut cannon.
The enemy is resilient. They currently have the advantage.
The enemy is resilient, they currently have the advantage. So, if you're going to snare me at full health, this is futile. Why are you doing this? You pissed me off and you chipped my paint. Oh! You disgusting creature. Get out of my face. So, Char B1, we know we can take the damage. This is going to force him to rush out some kind of tank. I'm assuming it's going to be a Panzer IV. He goes the Stug route. I'm moving up my AT guns to cover my flank, right? I should have more riflemen pushing up, but I'm like, I feel comfortable. His focus is over here. I'm trying to beat through the cannon. We don't like it. We don't want it. Fuck, it needs to fire. I missed it. It's, you know what I mean. Anyways, I want to get the deep. I don't want to auto-firing. I'm tired of it. I don't want to kill it. Char B1 switches targets. That's not what I wanted. He is putting the white boss rounds on me. There's the Snooks coming out of base. I said, okay, AT guns, one that I stole, and the other one to the USF. Let's go ahead. Time to shine. And yeah, take the bait. Take the bait, buddy. Take the bait. Let's go ahead and check these shells. Boo-boo. I thought it was side shots. It was frontal pins. Lucky me. And surrender. Surrender. So, to my Swedish friend, I think that your country's beautiful. It's tragic that you're being invaded by Islamic migrants and, you know, migrants from Africa that litter and stab everybody to death. And it's not racism or anything. I'm just telling you the truth. You can watch the TV. Every day I watch a Muslim stabbing and it makes me sad. So I think Sweden is a beautiful place. You do have a cucking problem. And, you know, they're eating your dogs and cats. It's tragic that you live in a world where you can get on a bus and Akbak Allah stabs you in the throat at Mach 5, but that's A-okay. I'm gonna have fun with it. Oh, yeah. Call me a racist, but you won't call me wrong. And let's go ahead and just get that match chat going. Look, I'm not saying I'm a fucking hero. I'm just going to show you and you're going to have a good laugh, right? Everybody rages out, but please stop. Don't tell me to have a good game when you don't mean it, right? Good luck, have fun. You are an excellent gamer. Oh, okay. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I like being positive for the community. And then it turns into, I'm having a bad game. I'm like, oh, well, I'm not going to respond to that because I get it. It happens. That's okay. We're assuming that he's an excellent player and he means well, right? I type GG. Thanks for being positive. Is what I mean by my GG. AT gun spam is too strong on this map. Okay, so I spammed AT guns. Strike one. I spammed AT guns. You mean the AT gun that I stole? You can't. I'm pointing out my finger. You mean the AT gun that I fucking stole? This one right here. I'm spamming AT guns now. I made one. I stole one. That's spam. You're kidding me, right? The AT guns that I was dodging the entire map from the cut cannon. Firing nonstop at my, or was gonna fire at my base, and I kept it well supported with the MG34. Okay, so strike one, AT gun spam. Fuck off, GG. Fuck off, GG. Fuck you. Fuck. Oh my god, fuck you, bitch. So we went from good luck, have fun. You're an awesome person. I'm just a ray of sunshine to fuck you. I hate you. You're spamming AT. Oh my god. AT guns are spam? I mean, you can. I've seen Chinese players do it, but 2 AT guns in one. Okay. Bad game. Oh, I misspelled stole. Stole. I know how to spell stole. I misspelled it. I'm half asleep at the keyboard. Fine. Correct me on my spelling. Egg on my face. But I had to take screenshots because you miss out on this shit. I misspelled stole. No. So I'm like. I'm slapping the keyboard. I was like, I only made one AT gun. Spam blob! I made 4 riflemen. I had 3. I was holding off on making a 4th because I said, okay, well, I don't want to manpower bleed. I spammed riflemen. 4 riflemen is spam. You people are insane. People are insane. Hold on. What is this? Oh, it's my review for No More Room in Hell. Why did that pop up? It's a really good game. I like the game, but the recent updates are pretty bad. Okay, so... And, yeah, I was like 3 rifles. I was 3 rifles for the majority of the match, and then 1. Still! Let's spam, buddy! I'm like, dude, so much for have fun, right? Because that's why I never respond. None of you people mean it. You type it because you go, I'm going to win this match, and you're fucking stupid. And when I win, I'm going to be, excellent work, buddy. You tried your best. You're such an amazing gamer. Wow, at least I was positive. Hey, you fucking suck ass at the game, but at least I told you good luck, have fun while I'm making Swedish cuck noises. That's what I imagine when you tell me good luck, have fun, right? You don't mean it. So AT guns insta-kill Stug. I got lucky on the penetration. I'm assuming that the closer you get with the AT guns, the more penetration in this game. I didn't pop any abilities. It was tragic. It honestly looked like side armor penetrations, but it didn't say side penetration. It was all frontal pin. I got lucky with these AT guns. I didn't insta-kill. The Stug ended up surviving, by the way. You can see the 2 Stugs right there. There's the 1, there's the 2. So the Stugs didn't die. And you're screaming, you're probably mad because this was about to fucking 0 you out of the game. My Char B1 is at great amount of health. I was rolling it back for repairs, trying to prevent any snares because it was almost in the half health range. But yeah, I'm like, dude, you nerds are all the same. You know, it's just annoying. And then I ask them, you never let me finish. All you fucking, you fucking queers. I can say queer. I can use the other word, but, you know, queer, you can look it up. There's multiple definitions to queer is odd. So we're just going to go with the odd definition of queer or strange or feminine. But yeah, like all you dudes fucking leave before I can ever get my 2 cents in. I ask them, hey buddy, arty spam? It's the same fucking thing with you people. It's the same cheesy fucking meta that you all do because you go, oh, well, you'll never be able to have fun, buddy. I'm going to have an excellent game. I'm going to try my best to base rape you with artillery. And if you say anything, I'm going to go, haha, you should have tried harder. So there it is. Just take my arty spam. You like getting shot every 45 seconds by a unit that can one-tap wipe you because there's no model caps? Brother, hello. Don't you like arty spam? So, yeah, but I'm cancer. If I'm cancer, you're fucking stage 4 cancer. You're leukemia. No, you're prostate cancer. I'm skin cancer, you're prostate cancer. You're way worse. Nobody wants, like, with skin cancer, you can make it work. With prostate cancer, you're fucked. Your doctor's gonna take one look at your asshole and be like, yeah, buddy, you ain't shit no more. But, yeah. I'm cancer, you fucking rage. I get it. We all rage out. I am no saint. We get to that point. We have all raged out on Co. We've all been like, dude, you fucking suck. You're cheesy. But I never type good luck, have fun, and then initiate the rage. You know what I mean? Oh, whoa! Just take my canoeing arty spam into your base. Why is that a thing at like minute 11 you can get the fucking thing out? So you can play terribly, you can crap out a free arty cannon, and if you really want to be honest, that med truck in the background, you can go ahead and equip it and stack med bags with it, so you don't even have to pay for a med truck. You just get a free med cannon. Arty cannon. Just and at the higher level elos, it's pain, dude. It's firing nonstop. It fires whenever it wants to. every 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds, I'm microing out of my base because I know that that thing is ready to fire onto me. So much fun. Hello! So, big round of applause to my man, the Swedish cup chair, Lurgan. I really appreciate it. It was an excellent game. Excellent game from the Swedish cuck man. Just had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm a little bit tired. I got a rank 70 Korean match coming up, and we'll see that in a little bit. Oh boy. Oh boy.